A husband-wife relationship is always at risk. Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. 1 Peter 5:8. It was a bit past 8 a.m., and my husband and I were having breakfast at Shimpton. In the middle of eating, he made a phone call to the deacon with whom he was going to a Bible study. "Okay, let's meet at 9 a.m. I'll be waiting in front of your apartment." When we finished eating, a patient asked my husband for counseling. He left the car key with me and went upstairs to have a talk with the patient. Meanwhile, a nurse who was eating across the table from me asked me urgently for a ride to the main road where she could take a bus. I told my husband that I was taking the car and gave her a ride. While heading back to Shimto, I wanted to stop at home and quickly brush my teeth. The problem was, after brushing my teeth, I completely forgot about having to return the car to my husband. I began to vacuum and clean the house. The sound of the vacuum cleaner was so loud that I was completely unaware of any sound. I could not hear a bomb explosion, let alone the phone ring. While I was absent-mindedly going back and forth in the living room cleaning the floor, the door suddenly jerked open. The moment I saw my husband walking in with an angry face, I was startled and finally came around. I quickly turned my eyes to the clock and it was well after 9 a.m. Oh no, what a mess! What should I do? My whole body felt as if it were shrinking from tension. Sure enough, weren't you supposed to return the car after you used it? You didn't even pick up the phone while you knew I had an appointment at 9 a.m. I couldn't even breathe it right because of his reproach. Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't know what to do. I was so sorry that I couldn't even look at him straight. Yet, even in a situation like this, my sinful nature was wriggling in my mind. I wanted to fire back at him, saying, "Hey, things can happen, alright? You have made mistakes before too." At that moment, his face seemed as if he was trying to hold back his anger. Then the Lord spoke to me, "Stay quiet. Your husband is silently crying out the name of Jesus to be able to control his mind right now." I realized that he was also struggling hard to bear with my mistake. I earnestly prayed in my mind to change his upset look into a smiley face. "Lord, please help him suppress his anger. Give him the power to peacefully turn the corner." It must have been only a minute or two, but that time felt like forever to me. Finally, the look on his face softened up. He seemed to have succeeded in controlling his mind. He no longer criticized or reproached me. He peacefully left the Bible study meeting. I learned my lesson that day on how nerve-wracking it is to wait for the other person to regain their cool and become patient. Even a short moment of 1 to 2 minutes feels like an eternity. I was more than thankful for his short moment of tolerance than 100 words to tell me how much he loves me. Again, I learned that love is being tolerant with things that are intolerable. I also realized that it is impossible for my husband and me to be safe for even the shortest moment if there's no Lord between us.